Well, hello there, people on the internet, and hello again. I'm TheMBmulti. Welcome to part 3 of my Rome 2. No, Rome 2. What the hell am I talking about? CivCity Rome. Let's play series. Well, Rome 2, CivCity Rome. Rome. It has Rome in the name. That's the general gist of things. In the previous episode, we finished Capena, and in this episode, we are in Tarentum. So we'll see what we have to do here.
Hail, K-Star! What an honor it is to finally meet the prodigy that has the recliners of Rome gossiping. My name is Aurelius Crassus, and I'm here to help you. Let me explain my proposition. If you are to advance further in Rome, then you must set your sights higher than the mines and towns you have been cultivating so successfully. You need a greater ambition, and I have the very thing you need. The founding of a new city itself. Tarentum, the jewel in Italy's heath. Its stony soil and baking sun make it a perfect spot for vines. And as Rome grows, so does its thirst for wine. I want you to go there, find the perfect site for our new city, and make enough wine to drown the whole of Rome. I have arranged for my bank to credit you with a sizable sum of money. Make your plans and leave this year. I have every faith that neither of us will be disappointed.
So yeah, I hope you can just forgive this game for its clunky exposition and voice acting and those kind of terrible, like, what was it, like animation videos that you would see in memes nowadays. But anyway, it's still a great game. It's still a great game. Okay, I assure you. All right. So interestingly enough, we have to do wine now, which I didn't really expect. Again, I have never actually finished this entire campaign. I just learned playing this game from playing single missions all the time. But yeah, wine is usually a resource that you only get very late on during upgrading your house. Because of course, as I said, the whole point of this game is upgrading your house, the houses of your citizens, from a little shack to a large hovel, and then from the large hovel it upgrades to a small insula, and then when it reaches a large insula, then you go into a small domus, which is a rich people's standalone house, essentially. And in order to upgrade a small domus to a large domus, you need wine. So we're skipping a whole bunch of steps here. So what I said in the previous episode about it going one step at a time is a bit incorrect, apparently. All right, so yeah, of course, we go to the grape. We get now introduced to the grape farm, the winery. Oh yeah, of course, we need to reach a large hovel. So also the mill, the bakery, the trade market, apparently, the taverna, cistern, or keystern, I don't know how you would pronounce that. An aqueduct, of course, musician school, piazza, and the bathhouse. Oh, so we're immediately upgrading to insulas now, apparently.
Hail, Governor. Where shall we site our new town centre?
All right. Okay, so we have a link to Rome. Oh yeah, Rome buys stone and wine from us, so that's what we need to. Yeah, we need to sell that stuff. Okay. Well, then again, I also understand why we're doing wine now, because if we had to do wine while we are. You know, if we had to do it while we were upgrading houses with it, then it wouldn't really work out, I guess. Okay, so yeah, well, we're, as you can see, it's starting to fill up this bar with things. But yeah, it's still not as elaborate as I would like it to be. I guess we're gonna start our city up here. We don't really need to be near sea. Are there any fish in the sea? No. There's no reason at all to be at the sea. The only fish... No, that's not even fish. That's just a small island. There are no fish in this level yet, so don't bother. I'm gonna put it a bit here.
Governor, immigrants are arriving in the city.
So that we can Oh no, what the hell am I doing? I usually don't do it like that. I usually build like a forum, kind of forum. On this, oh great, it's hilly over here, and I can't put a thing there. There. Can I build an aqueduct immediately? No, I can't. I have to build wells still. Alright. Yeah, we'll do that here. Butcher shop. Yeah, you can go there, and then we'll put some houses here. Alright, so yeah, I want to be a little bit close to this wood area because I want because we need to upgrade to large hovels at some point, so we need the carpentry shop, obviously. I don't know whether we have a risk of fire in this town this time. Okay, that fits very nicely. Oh, also I don't have a granary yet. Just noticed.
Governor, the lack of a granary in our city means we cannot feed our citizens. Governor,
I was ahead of you,
some our
mate.
citizens wish to deliver goods to a granary, but we have none built in the city.
I already was ahead of you. Alright, and then I'll put a warehouse there. For the linen and stuff. There we go. So yeah, this is what I usually do when I build a city on my own. Town center here, and then I'll build like a forum with shops along the sides. Can I do statues yet? No. Yeah, we need this trade. We need the trade thing. So we'll put that here. On our main road, kind of. I mean, this is a double road, so it's kind of my main road. I will put one more warehouse here, actually. And then as this loops around, I will build the grape farm there. I think one grape farm should suffice for now, because you get a lot of... Well, then again, you need a lot of grapes to make wine, but whatever. Alright. Then of course we need another... That's a house. We need a well. Yeah. Well, if I saw the introduction of the new buildings for this mission, that means that we're going to get an aqueduct at some point, which means that finally wells become irrelevant. Okay, the clothier... There we go, I was about to say. The clothier is waiting for linen, but the linen has just been made. By the looks of it. Because he's wandering over there. Okay, can you reach the... Yes, you actually can reach the butcher shop. You can't, but I'll make another butcher shop here. And then we also need the olive oil farm, and then we at some point also need the bakery, and we need some entertainments. For that we have the taverna. You don't actually need wine in order for the taverna to function. You can just build it, and it works just fine. Which would be a bit weird, actually, because, of course, what is a tavern without wine? All three of them are going here.
Governor, food levels in our
only one gets the wine.
Low.
But yeah, these are the winemakers. So this is this is the grape farm, which is a new building. Not very simple. It's just a farm with vineyards, I believe it's called. And now you can see the purple grapes, and then these farmers just pick them, and then they collect them, and then the farmers go ahead and store them here, and then the wine pressers will.
Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next? Research started.
The wine pressers will gather the things. We'll gather the baskets of grapes. There we go.
City granaries are now empty.
Yeah. Shush. Right. So, usually they need like I don't know how many baskets of grapes in order to properly produce wine. And then olive oil stores. And then we need a bakery after that. Bakeries are a lot more manageable. But yeah, let's see. This guy should have enough grapes soon. Yeah, there we go. So he's filled the thing up with grapes. He's putting a barrel underneath it. And then he goes to press the grapes with his bare feet, which is how the Romans did that. And then the juice is being pressed into that barrel over there. And then he puts the barrel there. And then rich Romans, once you have a large house for them, will come here to buy wine. But since we don't have any, we will just use this to sell things to what's it called? To Rome. So I need you to sell 5 barrels of wine to Rome. And then we need another trade post to sell the stone, but we don't have any stone quarries yet, so let's not worry about that too much. Also, I'll build a temple to Mercury, since we are trading in this mission.
My brother joined the Navy. He sailed out past Tingis last year. Never came back.
Uh-oh, he dropped off the face of the earth, if it sounds like that. That's what happens when you sail past Tingis. Alright, so yeah, entertainment is a new thing that you can learn from this. Romans need entertainment, of course, in order to get through the day. So, there's an entire thing of entertainment. It's completely empty right now, but yeah. The taverna is, well, a tavern, essentially, a Roman tavern, and this is what it looks like. Well, at least this is what this one looks like. And, yeah. It's the most basic form of education you can have in your town. Nothing lower than this. There's also a bunch of other things you can get later on, such as well, you already saw at piazzas, where you can, which is a public square that plays music, where musicians come together and play music. And then, of course, you have theaters, where actors portray Greek myths, and people can go to theater plays. Of course, there are amphitheaters, where gladiators fight against each other and deadly animals. And of course the most popular one, circuses, where chariots race against each other.
Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
So yeah, those are the forms of entertainment in this game, and also the most prominent ones in Roman history in general. There you go. You need to sell stone. Why haven't you sold any wine yet? I believe there's quite enough there. Right, also I need to prevent wine. Oh yeah, we can definitely allow meat to go out now. We need to prevent wine from getting out, because I think they can only grab it from a granary.
Has been researched. Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
Right, a plow for more agricultural output. Okay, this guy, oh yeah, he can't, yeah, the carpenter's busy, but he needs another temple. Let's build another temple to Mercury. There's going to be a trading town, so Mercury needs to be well served.
We do pretty well worshipping the gods in these parts. I think we should honour a few more, though.
Yeah, of course you would like to honour a few more. You're a priest. It would be weird if you were going to say, like, oh, we don't need any more temples.
I pray for rain.
Also, I don't think I've mentioned this yet, but when your citizens get into richer houses, they also start to talk more sophisticated, which is pretty funny. Right, our first, the first women in the city.
This hot sun is making me feel quite weak.
And she's pregnant, apparently. Look at that. Oh, this one went rapid fire. They've already got a kid walking around. Oh no, the kid's called Nero. That's bad. But yeah, the kids in this game are not very interesting. They can only do two things: go to school or go to the library. For basic education and further education.
The plough has been researched. Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
Alright, mathematics for more tax income. There we go. There is some wine there, and I think this guy's going to grab it. Yeah, okay, so they cannot... Okay, that's a bit strange. They cannot grab wine from shops. They can only grab it from a granary. Okay, so yeah, it's a good thing I put this on hold. Yeah, you can click on this, by the way, if I have done it a bit. This is to make sure that it's outgoing, yes or no, whether people can grab it as rations. And of course, I do not want them to grab the wine as rations, because I need the wine to sell for the mission. Alright, this is our first medium hovel. There we go. That now needs entertainment and bread. So we need to make a bakery. Oh, we don't have wheat. We have to buy wheat, because I'm not allowed to build a wheat farm. Okay, great. I hate it when the game puts restrictions on you like that, but okay. Build another trade route here. You need to buy me... just 20. 25 is a bit too much. So yeah, he's gonna go there. He's gonna go to Rome, and he's gonna buy wheat from Rome. Because apparently we're not allowed to make it ourselves. Then, usually you would build a wheat farm, and then they will produce wheat for you, but in this mission they've decided that you can't do that. And then you need a mill, because you need to produce the wheat into flour at a mill. So there we go, I'll put some mills around. And then we need bakeries. And I will do another tunic shop here to make it nice and symmetrical. So there we go. Everybody has what they need.
Researched.
Oh yeah, also, as you can clearly see here, entertainment needs are not necessarily calculated within the green area. People are willing to travel the entire length of the city to go to entertainment. Of course, they will always choose the entertainment that's nearest. But, yeah.
People are always complaining that there's nothing to do here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I only have one tavern. And I'm sorry you have to travel to the other side of the town.
There's a black mark in our history if ever there was.
To go to your house, but alright. Okay, so we just need to wait until the wheat comes back from Rome. Also, we have enough money to build a road, which reduces travel time for the traders. And you can also research something that makes them travel faster. Let's see if I can find it. If it's allowed. Oh, trade routes cost 50% less. Oh, that doesn't matter because I didn't have a trade route. I already started out with the trade route. Land trade routes cost less. Yeah, there we go. Land trade 50% faster. That's what we want. So after winemaking, we're going to research that one so that the trade will be done faster. You can also do that with ships, and that really increases. That's ridiculous.
Winemaking has been... Hail, Governor. What
Right.
would you like to research next?
I need to research exploration in order to get towards that, to get down that chain. So I've sold 8 wine so far, and 16 stone. And once the other trader comes back with his wheat, we can finally start getting some bread in these things.
Research next.
A sundial. And then we need astronomy, and then once that has been researched, we can... Yeah, faster travel, yeah. Wow, my brain just completely shut down there for a second. I just had no idea what I was talking about. Alright. Why the hell did you walk all the way around? The wheat is from there. Isn't it faster to go through here if you want to go to that warehouse? Right, oh, whatever. Anyway, now we can finally show you...
Now, in Mark Anthony's day, of course, things would have been very different.
Now I can finally show you how the mill works. So there are two millers. This one guy is now going off to his house. And yeah, this is how a Roman mill looks like. So don't get distracted by the thought of a windmill with those things turning around. This is a Roman mill with 1 or 2 donkeys and crushing stones in there. So what the miller does is they grab their carts and they collect wheat from either a wheat farm or a warehouse. Well, as I said, we don't have a wheat farm in this campaign. So they're just going to collect it from the warehouse after we bought it. They'll bring it to the mill. And they'll start processing the wheat into flour.
The man next door is very nice. He let me a cup of dried fish.
We can actually sell 10 wine now. There's quite a lot there already. Probably because I've got the winemaking thing researched, so they're producing a bit more wine, I think. So there we go. So this guy has now delivered his wheat. So he is done for today. Then the other guy is going to process the wheat. He's going to throw it into the top of the mill. The donkeys are going to walk around. And as they do that, they turn the stones that are in the mill, and those stones crush the wheat, and that produces flour, which in turn can of course be used to make bread.
The sundial has been researched. Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
So there we go. This guy, yeah, in this pit there's a bucket or basket where the flour collects that has been crushed. Then he puts that into a bag, puts that bag on the counter, and now it's ready for a baker to collect. And he's off.
Now there's an idea that will never catch on.
The baker is off. You can finally do something.
Food levels in our granaries are dangerously low.
Yeah. I'll stop the meat from going out. Oh, this guy didn't go out.
We'll always be safe from the north. No one could ever get over those Alps.
Do you guys not have access to a... No, you don't. To a well. Well, you do now. Because I can't build a house over there anyway. Anyway, here's the baker. Yeah, he's off now.
The Emperor should get rid of those bossy old senators.
Nice. So there we go. He's collected his wheat, but he's collected his flour, but he's off duty right now, so he's going to do something else. So in the meantime, these guys are just constantly producing flour, bringing in more wheat, processing that.
Has been uncovered to kill the Emperor. He is safe.
Emperor? It's 266 BC. Are people happy about this or not? Emperor is safe from plots. Okay, yeah, they are happy for that. But yeah. Oh, there we go. This guy's bought bread from somewhere. Who the hell has been secretly cooking bread without me noticing? I only have 2 bakeries. And none of them have bread. Oh, whatever. Yeah, these guys magically got bread from somewhere, so it's okay. So yeah, we need large... There's the large hovels we need for this mission. To upgrade to a large hovel, we need to connect them to an aqueduct. And then they need to go to a bathhouse. But we are not allowed to build a bathhouse yet.
God bless the Emperor.
Yeah, again, it's 266 BC, my friends, so... There is no Emperor. It's just the Senate. Alright, so now we are finally gonna look at the... Yeah, I don't know where all these...
Has been researched.
I don't know where these guys all got their bread from.
Brave soldiers have repelled the Picts at Hadrian's Wall. Our borders with
Hadrian's
Caledonia
Wall.
are safe once more.
The Picts at Hadrian's Wall in 265 BC. I mean, I'll just roll with it, but it's okay. You can see that those are random events because they don't even pay attention to what time you're in. So yeah, there we go. The baker has made bread from the flour, and he's put it into his oven, and then on the counter, and now it can be sold to people. And then you just continually do that.
Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
We've got exactly 7,000 people in the city. Have I researched baking already or not? I think I have. Yeah, I've already researched baking. Okay, good. So yeah, there we go. Look at how desired bread is right now. Ah, you're just too late. You're just in time. But yeah, look at that. Bread is being bought all over the whole time, like continuously. And just like that, we have 6. 6? Oh, I thought we needed 5. 6 large hovels. So this is the final level. After this, they will upgrade to an insula, which goes on top of these shops. Which is essentially like an apartment building. How the hell did he sell so much? He only grabbed 10.
Has been researched. Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
Oh, what the hell? I wanted to research something, but I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, carpentry. That's what I wanted to research. So that the beds, the guy produces more beds, which is very useful. Yeah, there we go. He threw 1 basket in. Threw a second basket in. Yeah, you see, he only needs 2 baskets of grapes now in order to produce a vat of wine. So that's how they've not as necessarily, they've decreased the amount of grapes that are required and therefore increased the output. Because normally they need like 6 or something. Or 4. I don't even know. A lot. That's just what I remember. I just remember that winemakers need a lot of wine. A lot of grapes, I mean, in order to produce wine. So now they need less grapes, which means more wine. Well, house is closed over there, so we all know what's happening inside. Alright, there we go. Trader has been here. And he's on his way to Rome again. And that should complete the mission.
Governor, your mission is a success.
There we go.
Hail, K-Star! Ah, such success! Rome is awash with our wine. I have my investment returned, and our baby city is the envy of every merchant in town. Now we must breathe some civilization into your streets and show Rome what you have achieved here. There is no greater mark of civilized man than to take a regular bath. And this is what you will provide for Tarentum. When water flows not only in Rome, but into a second city of the empire, our triumph will be complete.
Okay, so I need 12 baths to be taken, and I need to upgrade 8 to small insulas. That's super easy, so we'll do that super quickly. Okay, we need a bathhouse. I deliberately left some space here.
Governor, immigrants are arriving in the city.
We need a bathhouse, and we need to upgrade them to a small insula, so you need to build an aqueduct. This, oh yeah, by the way, you have to build an aqueduct in a river, because you need fresh water.
Forestry has been researched.
Then you need to bring it to the city, and then you need to build a kisterd, which is this thing, which is like underground city plumbing. And that completely ignores the fact that we need wells. So all these wells are now redundant, because all houses are now essentially connected to the aqueduct. Well, they're not literally connected to the aqueduct. They're connected through the aqueducts, as in they can grab water anywhere in the city. So they constantly have 3 water amphora right there. Here is the bathhouse, and as you can see, everybody's taking a bath right now, because we already had a huge amount of these houses. So we can just upgrade these immediately. Which one upgraded? There was one upgrade here. There we go.
I love walking around the gardens. They give me time to think.
And small insulas all over the place. Also, this is a very nice feature. There we go, you see? When you build a house and somebody lives in it, it immediately upgrades to a small hovel instead of staying as a shack. So you immediately know whether you're building houses in an area that needs houses, yes or no. I just need one. Oh, that's perfect. I need one more. There we go.
Traders have purchased vital supplies at a distant city.
There we go. And we just need one more bath taken or something. Yeah, one more. There we go.
Is a success.
That was like 10 times faster than the other parts. That just took ages waiting for the traders to be done. And there we go. That's Tarentum.
Hail a delay! Do you like the sound of that? Who would have thought that a humble farm boy like you could come so far? Tarentum thrives now, and it is time for you to move on. I will appoint a new governor to bleed it dry for me. But I have a more daring plan for you. Return to Rome. We have much to celebrate.
Beautiful cinematics.
Master, we have a visitor.
Hail Adile. Quintus Favonius, consul and commander of the Western Army. I would like an hour of your time. Your skill as a civilian governor is now quite legendary, but how, I wonder, would you handle a military posting? Forget lining Crassus's pockets for him. If you would truly serve the Empire, if you wish to catch the eye of the Emperor, report to my standard and I will give you more fame and glory than you could ever dream of.
Alright, so now we can, as you can see, we have introduction of military missions. We can either go to Massilia to continue the civilian campaign, or we can go to Kyrene and go to the military campaign. So it's not, but it may look like right now that they're mutually exclusive. You can either do this one or this one, but that's not true. You can finish all the military missions and then continue with the civilization missions, or the other way around. It doesn't matter at all. But it's just the introduction of military missions. There are a lot fewer military missions than there are civilization missions, because of course there's a lot more civilization stuff to learn in this game, because you have to upgrade everybody to a huge villa and stuff. And yeah, just the military is quite plain and simple in this game. Anyway, I don't know which one I'll pick actually. We will see, but whichever one I will pick, I'll do that in the next episode. So I hope you almost enjoyed the video. Click the like button if you liked it, and subscribe to join the Roman army so you never miss any of my videos. See you later, Romans. Valete!